everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about the fact that, yes indeed, Hawkeye's wife is Agent 19, aka Mockingbird, aka Bobby Morris. Because in the comic books, that was Bobby, before she got the name Mockingbird and got the fancy blue, I think it's like a dark blue, or if it's black and white, either one, got the fancy costume, she was Agent 19, aka she became Mockingbird. And at the end of Hawkeye, he handed his wife, Lara, the watch that he claims was hers. She flips it over, there's a S.H.I.E.L.D. logo, there's number 19 right there. She is who we thought she was. And it is driving some of those Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. people insane. Now, first of all, I've already talked about this many times. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't canon. It was, until it wasn't. It was for a little bit, and then it ain't. And even with the Kingpin, that's a rebooted version of the Kingpin. I see some people going, oh man, like some people are literally like, oh man, so this is why the Kingpin has a cane, and oh yeah, he's probably living underground because of what happened to him in Daredevil. So I'm like, no, this is just a different Kingpin. Clearly, the cane was for show. He didn't need the cane. Like multiple times he's walking around with the cane picked up like this. Like he's not limping or anything. Clearly, this is a different Kingpin. I mean, Kingpin and Daredevil didn't have the fucking tracksuit mafia as his primary people. And before you go, well, maybe he started using the tracksuits after Daredevil Season 3. They clearly show that the tracksuits have been his primary guys, his primary, like, mini army at least since 2007. So, no. In short, no. So, clearly, like, it's becoming abundantly clear to me that like what they're gonna do with certain characters is they're gonna reboot, they're gonna soft reboot Daredevil and Kingpin, who isn't dead. If you guys think Kingpin is dead, you need to read more comics. You need to read more comics, and you need to watch more movies and TV shows, because we all know if the camera pans away, if you don't see a body, it didn't happen. That's how it works. That's how it always works. Not to mention there's a comic book panel that is shot for shot exactly like that sequence that happened with Maya, but I digress. The thing that is, like, I have literally pissed off so many people on Twitter, because sometimes I get bored, and I know, and especially if I have a differing opinion, I'll just go around just psyching that shit out, just to piss people off. Just to fuck with people. I can't help it. Can't help it. I'm not, like, insulting, but I'll just disagree with you. Like, hard disagree with you. And it's just like, I did take a bit of pleasure in this, because I was just like, just watching all of these Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. people try to fucking do the puzzle. Like, I mean, they are working on some fucking Harvard level puzzling to make it so, well, maybe Hawkeye's wife was the original Mockingbird, and she passed down the title to Bobby from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that version of her is gonna show up in a show, and I'm like, bruh, I'm pretty sure it's just she was actually, her name, Linda Barton, isn't real. And even in the comics, I saw something when someone talking about that in a video, that even in the comics, when at a certain point, Mockingbird fakes her own death and goes under a different name to live a civilian life. So it's even precedent in the comics for her to fake her death and take on a new persona to live a normal life. It's pretty abundantly clear to me. Now, I was a bit disappointed. I was hoping either she got involved, or we even got a more overt, like, oh no, she is Mockingbird. But, save it for season 2. But yeah, man, it was, like I said, it was one of those things that, like, that it's one of the couple times where something that may be true turns out to be true. Something that, like, no one confirmed it. I didn't see a scooper come out and say, hey, by the way, Hawkeye's wife's gonna turn out to be Mockingbird. I didn't see anything like that. But it makes perfect sense, right? Like, in the comics, Mockingbird and Hawkeye have a traditional marriage. Like, they are so well known as a married couple. And in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they gave that to, I forget his name. He was a really good character on the show. But they gave those two characters the Hawkeye and Bobby relationship. But, they couldn't use Hawkeye. That's happened a lot on these shows, just like how on Jessica Jones, they had, like, Jessica Jones in the comics, her best friend's Captain Marvel. At least in that that comic, her comic that inspired the Jessica Jones series, her best friend was Captain Marvel. But Marvel and studios and Netflix Marvel are two different entities. So they had to replace her with not Patsy, with Trish. With Trish, they have to replace her because they couldn't do that thing that they did before, and it makes sense. And there's so many situations like that in all of it, and different things. But then that version of Bobby Moore's Mockingbird went off to become like her and what's his face? I think his name was Hunter. I think his name was Hunter. They left the agents. It was a whole emotional scene, a whole emotional sequence. You know, they became the most, like they were supposed to be on a show called Agents of Most Wanted, like Marvel's Most Wanted, and that show never got off the ground. It was dead on arrival, which led to the actress, I always forget her name, but she went on to be on the Orville with Seth MacFarlane. So like, you know, like so they couldn't get her back again. Actually, both of them were basically gone for the last couple seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Barely even referenced, except for that one time What's-His-Face showed up. Hunter just randomly showed up. But yeah, like, I just don't see, like, in my mind, I was like, did you really see Kevin Feige? Like, I don't see him making any of that canon. And there's just too many things in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that's just like, they don't make it look sense to be canon. It's just like, yeah, they wouldn't, like certain characters wouldn't have been involved. Like I could go on and on about that. I talked about this way back in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s final season about it not being canon. Had a whole thing. It's very fun. Very fun. I love arguing with people about dumb shit. I really do. If I'm arguing with you about this kind of stuff, I know I'm having a good time. Because I do. I can't help myself. But yeah, I love being right. Along with that whole Doctor Strange not actually being the Sorcerer Supreme thing that I was right about, that I will mention in every MCU related video I do, because I was so right, and I was like, I don't think he's actually the Sorcerer Supreme. I don't think they actually ever named a Sorcerer Supreme. And it turns out, yeah, they never named a Sorcerer Supreme, and Wong got it on a qualification. Like, so basically, he would have been the Sorcerer Supreme, but he wasn't at the time. Yeah, I said it, he wasn't the Sorcerer Supreme in Spider-Man Homecoming, and he wasn't. Good Lord. I don't know what's up with this phone, but the damn thing is loud. Anyways, yeah, man, like I said, did you, like, alright, maybe I'm being a bit mean. Maybe I'm being a bit mean. But I couldn't believe that it turned out to be true. I'm happy that it turns out to be true. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Linda Cardellini, a.k.a. Laura, is gonna get some action scenes? Like, is Linda gonna, like, you know, go get in the gym or something? Because you can't throw that out there without doing something with it. And Hawkeye is definitely gonna get a season 2. It's definitely gonna get a season 2. It's one of the only ones, it's other than Loki, it's the one that sets up the most for a season 2. So it's gonna get a season 2. So you done set up, you know, what's going on with Maya and Kingpin. I'm pretty sure he isn't dead. It's gonna be this whole thing where, like, they're gonna show it where when the Echo Show series starts, it's gonna show it from her perspective, and she didn't actually kill him, and either she shot him, she did shoot him, but he didn't die, or she didn't, either she did shoot him and he didn't die, or she didn't shoot him and she just walked away. Either way, it's gonna be her trying to take down Kingpin. Essentially what you imagine it would be about, because I'm not sure what else it would be about. But yeah, I just wanted to have fun with that a little bit, because like we've always talked about the canonness, what's canon and what's not canon to the MCU, and I just saw, when I saw like that, I knew that would set off so many Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans, and I just couldn't help myself but poke fun at it, man. I just couldn't help myself but poke fun at it. But anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm really hoping that we get some baton action in season 2 with her, though. Linda Cardellini is a great actress, and I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. Anyways, thank you guys for going to my Comic Game Movie Show again. I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.